Welcome back to the Community Corner podcast, where we explore the companies in the S500 through the lens of behavioral finance. I'm Arnav.
And I'm Nikhil. Today, we're focusing on Waste Management, Inc., the leading provider of comprehensive waste management services in North America. Waste management handles everything from residential garbage collection to industrial waste disposal, as well as recycling and renewable energy. We'll be discussing how behavioral finance impacts their decision-making, diversity and inclusion efforts, adaptation to different markets, and how they compare to other companies in the industry. Let's get started.
Waste management has been a dominant force in the waste services industry for years. From a behavioral finance perspective, how-do biases like the status quo bias and the availability heuristic influence their decision-making, especially in areas like service expansion and customer engagement.
The status quo bias is particularly relevant to waste management's approach, especially in how they maintain customer relationships and manage their service offerings. In the waste management industry, customers often prefer to stick with established service providers due to the perceived reliability and convenience of long-term relationships. Waste management leverages this bias by emphasizing the dependability and consistency of their services, encouraging customers to continue using them rather than exploring alternatives. This bias helps waste management maintain a stable and loyal customer base, reinforcing their leadership position in the industry. The availability heuristic also plays a significant role, particularly in how waste management approaches public perception and customer engagement. The availability heuristic refers to the tendency for people to base their decisions on information that is most readily available or recent. Waste management capitalizes on this by highlighting their environmental initiatives such as recycling programs and renewable energy projects, which are highly visible and resonate with environmentally conscious consumers. By showcasing the initiatives, waste management ensures that customers associate their brand with sustainability and environmental responsibility, which can drive customer loyalty and attract new clients.
And this focus on leveraging the status quo bias and availability heuristic has helped waste management maintain its leadership position in the waste services industry, appealing to both customers and investors who value reliability and sustainability.
Exactly. Waste management's strategic use of status quo bias in customer retention and the availability heuristic in public perception appeals to investors looking for a company that balances stability with a commitment to sustainability. However, this approach also means that waste management must carefully manage the risks associated with changing regulations and environmental standards, particularly as the waste services landscape continues to evolve with increasing emphasis on sustainability and waste reduction. Waste management's approach to DEI is crucial, especially as the company operates in a diverse and essential industry where inclusivity can drive better decision-making, operational efficiency, and community engagement. From a behavioral finance perspective, strong DEI initiatives can enhance waste management's ability to innovate and adapt by fostering a culture that values diversity and inclusion. A commitment to DEI allows waste management to attract and retain top talent from various backgrounds, which is essential for maintaining its competitive edge in environmental services. Waste management's focus on DEI can signal that the company is socially responsible and aligned with modern societal values, which can enhance its reputation and appeal to ESG-focused investors. Additionally, DEI efforts can help waste management build stronger relationships with employees, customers, and communities, reinforcing its brand as one that values inclusivity and ethical leadership.
Investors are increasingly considering DEI when evaluating companies, especially in industries like environmental services, where the ability to foster inclusivity and sustainability is critical to long-term success.
That's right. By embedding DEI into their corporate culture and operational strategies, waste management not only improves its ability to serve a broad range of stakeholders but also strengthens its market position and attractiveness to socially conscious investors.
Moving on to market adaptation, waste management operates in a highly regulated and environmentally focused industry. How does the company adapt to changing regulations and environmental standards, and what role does behavioral finance play in this?
Waste management's strategy involves continuously adapting its services and operations to meet the evolving regulatory and environmental standards while maintaining its focus on sustainability and customer satisfaction. From a behavioral finance perspective, this adaptability is crucial for managing the risks associated with regulatory changes and shifting consumer preferences. Waste management's ability to understand and respond to new regulations such as those related to waste disposal, recycling, and emissions allows it to stay compliant and competitive. By proactively investing in new technologies and sustainable practices, waste management can mitigate risks and capitalize on opportunities in the growing market for environmentally friendly waste services.
And this adaptability is essential for waste management, especially as they face competition from other waste services companies and increasing pressure from environmental regulations. Their ability to maintain their brand's relevance and leadership in a changing industry is key to their continued success.
Exactly. Waste management's focus on understanding regulatory environments and adapting its strategies accordingly allows them to remain a dominant player in the environmental services industry while staying ahead of emerging trends and challenges. However, this also requires them to be proactive in responding to changes in environmental policies, consumer expectations, and technological advancements.
Now, let's compare waste management to other companies in the environmental services and sustainability sectors like Republic Services, Clean Harbors, and Cavanta. How do the behavioral finance dynamics differ?
Waste management's dynamics are often compared to other environmental services giants like Republic Services, Clean Harbors, and Cavanta, particularly in their approach to sustainability, service expansion, and competition. Waste management's strength lies in its comprehensive range of waste services and its focus on environmental sustainability, appealing to investors looking for a company that balances reliability with a commitment to green initiatives. Republic Services, with its emphasis on waste disposal and recycling, appeals to investors interested in a company that prioritizes operational efficiency and community engagement. Clean Harbors, known for its expertise in hazardous waste management and environmental cleanup, attracts those looking for a company that is driving advancements in specialized waste services. Cavanta, with its focus on waste-to-energy solutions, appeals to investors interested in companies that are at the forefront of converting waste into renewable energy. Waste management's behavioral finance dynamics are shaped by its reputation for sustainability, strong market presence, and adaptability, making it an attractive option.
And unlike Cavanta, which focuses heavily on waste-to-energy solutions, waste management's strength lies in its comprehensive waste services and commitment to sustainability, appealing to a different type of investor and market.
Absolutely. Each of these companies has its own behavioral finance dynamics that influence how investors perceive their value and potential risks. For waste management, the focus on sustainability, customer loyalty, and market adaptability provides a unique value proposition in the environmental services industry.
To sum up, waste management's approach to business is deeply influenced by behavioral finance principles, whether it's through their customer engagement strategies, adaptation to regulatory changes, or their approach to DEI. But like all companies, they are still subject to the biases and perceptions that can influence investor behavior.
That's right. Understanding these dynamics provides a clearer picture of what drives waste management's stock price and where the potential risks and rewards lie.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of the Community Corner podcast. Until next time, I'm Arnav.
And I'm Nikhil. Stay curious and keep questioning the narratives.
Thank you.